Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's morning time. Let's play a morning track. I like this. Woo! Good morning, y'all. Woo! Hey, Keisha. Tracy. Tracy Fabulous. Why you ain't come to the show? We was looking for you. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Tanisha. What up, Shanova? Shanova, you ain't been to the show. Did you come to the show? I'm just playing. Good morning, y'all. Good to see y'all. Can y'all hear me? Man, that thing is on. Yes, indeed. Tasha Newsom, good morning. Nicole. Nicole, Ashley, you gonna have to change that around because you got me saying, looking at it backwards and everything. I'm just messing with you, Tracy. You take care of yourself, namaste. Yes, indeed. I just finished workout, showered, ran down here. Bring your ass, Tracy. I just finished workout, shower, but I hope you're feeling better. Tracy was in the hospital recently, everybody. Let's wish Tracy a quick recovery and hoping that she is well. Hope Elise is feeling better today. She said she wasn't feeling that good on Monday. And pray for her. And anybody else who's going through something. Hey, Beth, tell Pixie I said good morning. Tell Pixie that's what I said. Tell Pixie the dog I said. Good morning, come on in. No, thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Tracy. I'm trying. But y'all know I started in television, so I'm continuing my career, my life out on television. Woo! I literally at like 8:55 got off the bike, ran upstairs, took a shower, put these clothes on and ran down here. G Martin, y'all look what that say. Real G Martin say that's my RA. Can y'all believe they used to let me be people's RA. I was the RA. I was the resident assistant in the dorms. Back at Morgan State, want to make sure. I was the resident assistant in the dorms. That's my man G Martin. What up, G? Okay, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Y'all believe they used to let me be a RA in the dorms? I was a for real whole ass RA, resident assistant in the dorms. Boy, them dorms was wild. Them was the wildest dorms ever. It was all kinds of drug trafficking, gun running. Might have been some human trafficking. I don't know what was going on. I am just making jokes. Just playing. So, 9:07 in the morning. There you go, Elise. Elise, how you feeling? We sending up prayers for you. And Tracy, she was recently in the hospital. And at least you were recently in the hospital. So the other day you were saying you weren't feeling like yourself. So there you go. Stop, Lisa. Don't even try that, Lisa. Ain't no hit the hot spot. I'm a whole ass grown man. I hit everything. I don't do hoe baths. Beth. Did Pixie hear what I said, Beth? John Williams is here, everybody. Soul to soul. Everybody send prayers to Elise. We're going to get into this moment of clarity in a couple minutes. In just a few. talking about somebody just threw me off. Go ahead with that, Lisa, talking about I only hit the hot spots. I'm a grown-ass man. So she heard what I said, but tell her I said, Boots be upstairs mad when I... My dog be mad when I bark at him because he don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on when I get to barking and acting like that. You understand what I'm saying? So my meeting went incredibly well yesterday. Me and my Craig Northrup. That looks better. That shot is much better. Me and Craig Northrup had a great meeting yesterday. We stand in prayer with all of those in need of some uplifting today and happy healing and recovery for all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Yesterday was a great day for me, y'all, because after I left my meeting with Craig Northrup, I attended. Check this out. I want y'all to see this. And I got a big old shout out from my county executive. Check this out, y'all. This is yesterday.
Recall that in 2019, right, the county executive was here. There was a bank approximately over there, and she took it down. That was the start of many projects that have occurred, and many along this Blue Line corridor. And so right now we're excited to tell the historic story today of smart and critical.
So that was Gina Cox. Gina Ford. That was Gina Ford of speaking. She is the communications director for Angela Also Brooks. Yesterday we were out at Hampton Mall Park. What I was out there for, I know y'all can't see it from this video, but what I was out there for was they were announcing $700 million of improvements coming along what they're calling the Blue Line corridor. I grew up on the Blue Line corridor. I grew up actually where we were standing yesterday. Let me show y'all this again. Is where I used to work at Pizza Hut.
Recall that in 2019, right, the county executive.
So what we're looking at is, just so I can explain this to y'all right quick. The lady at the podium is Gina Ford. She is the communications director. Next to her, sitting down, is my county executive with her hair pulled back. Is my county executive, Angela Also Brooks. That's the interpreter standing behind them. The white woman is an interpreter. And then next to her, those two brothers are both developers who are developing projects along the Blue Line corridor. Those two men and the brother sitting on the gray on the opposite side of the podium, they represent $700 million of improvements. You hear me? Report back tomorrow, at least. I'm the Harambe guy. Oh, that's Lloyd right there. Yeah, my bad. My bad, Lloyd. Everybody, Lloyd Blackwell is sitting right here. He's one of the developers. He's on right now. Y'all give him a round of applause this morning for joining us. I wish I could go live with you, Lloyd, but I haven't activated that part of this program yet. But Lloyd, how big is your project, Lloyd? How many units and how much money? That's what these people here are around my age, Lloyd, so they're gonna want to know that. Yeah, y'all welcome him to the Black Ass Bunch. I'm sorry, Lloyd. When you come here, our motto is get your black ass up. And when you come in here with us, you are part of the Black Ass Bunch. Now, we do talk about a lot of real estate and real estate development, and I'm so glad that you dropped in. Lloyd, how many units? 112. Listen, y'all see this? Look. This is what this man is doing. 112 units, $65 million project. Can we give Lloyd Blackwell? Come on, y'all give Lloyd Blackwell his applause this morning. And would y'all like to see me do an interview with Lloyd Blackwell here on the on mornings or on the DMV zone. DMV zone. He's building workforce housing. $65 million project. Y'all see that? Yeah, Ashley Nicole. So Lloyd, let me say this while we're here, while I have you here. One of the things that I've done on this podcast, on this broadcast, is to expose as many people as I can to the things that I learned in real estate, in spirituality, in comedy, and in entrepreneurship every day. By just having conversations and normalizing the conversation. So we don't have these big old giant elevated conversations. We have regular conversations about how you became who you became. Do we need more developers? What does $65 million actually mean? What is workforce housing? Those kinds of things. So I would love to have an interview with you, brother, when time permits. Not only for this broadcast, because we take this broadcast and we let it live on YouTube and let it live other places, but I would love to put you on Fox 5's DMV zone and love to interview you at the site of your development. You know what I mean? Either when right before the shovels are going in the ground, or while the hole is there, or any of those things. So thank you so very much. He said, let's do it. So we got a commitment from Lloyd Blackwell, everybody. Yeah! There we go. Lloyd, matter of fact, Lloyd, I think I need to build a studio. I'm going to go find some land. Can you help me find the funds to build a studio? If I go find the land, Lloyd, can you help me find the money to build the studio that I need to buy? So thank you so very much. Does anybody have questions for Lloyd Blackwell while he's here this morning? And Lloyd, while you're here, all the music you hear is my music. This is my music playing, and these are my people. Oh, for sure. And then yesterday, y'all hear what my man Lloyd Blackwell said? He said, I will help you build an empire. And that's exactly what I'm out to do. Matter of fact, I'll see y'all later. I'm about to go call Lloyd. That's you. No more morning broadcast. I'll be with Lloyd every morning at 9 a.m. Lloyd, I'm not sure if you know Lloyd, I'm a realtor as well. I just joined Craig Northrup and Craig Northrup's team as a front-facing realtor. So, if that plays into this in any way, shape, or form, let's use that. But and I had a great meeting, a great big old meeting with my new partner yesterday. But I can't wait to examine what we can get done. So one more time for Lloyd Blackwell. Lloyd, I will be in touch with you very, very soon, man. Very, 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 very soon. And so, which brings us to the moments of clarity. Lloyd, if you're still here and anybody who needs it, it's time for some upliftment. Let's play this is the music that goes along with upliftment. We call this the string. Boy, do it sound good. Let it sink in for a second. Everybody, you with me, Yetta? You heard the man say, I help you build an empire. Yetta, you see I'm trying to go. Lloyd, I will contact you today. I don't have your number, but watch I contact you today. And I'm not going to ask you to put it out here. Watch I get in contact with you today. Why you want to go and do that is what this is entitled. I wrote this February the 9th, 2021. So this is actually 2 years old. Our relationship with our work is just like any other relationship. It is one of give and take, and for it to be a healthy relationship, it takes constant intention and attention. I'm talking about work all week during the moment of clarity, and this morning I want to remind each of us to evaluate why we do the work we do. Yesterday, my good friend Lloyd, and I got Lloyd on here asking for coffee as well, y'all. My good friend Lloyd yesterday spoke about inclusion. He spoke about how long he had been in the community and the things that he wanted to see come to pass. He spoke about his need to watch brothers and sisters from our area benefit and be the people who are the change and can benefit from the change. He laid out for us yesterday why he does the work that he does. So, in the relationship that you have with the work that you do, I want to remind you that it is up to each of us to evaluate why we do the work that we do, because it takes up so much of our lives. Are you in the let me catch up with myself. Just ask yourself why you are in a relationship with a person with the first thing everyone's going to say is, I'm in this relationship with my work for the check. It's the easiest thing. Call Foreman and Scotty, got you. Where'd my pen go? Most of us learn while we're very young in our teens that we work for money, and then we get the money to have the life that we want to have. Most of us, or a lot of us, have found that just getting a check is not fulfilling enough. We want more. There has to be something else. There's been movie, television show, essay written, book written, song made about the fact that that's not enough. So this morning, I'm asking you and reminding you to evaluate why you do what you do. Me personally, I wanted to see people like me on television years ago. And so I got on television. I got on television because I wanted my experience to be seen, felt, recognized, and normalized. I wanted people from where I'm from to feel like they are just as included and just as validated, just as important as the big shots on television. That's why I do what I do. So ask yourself, why do you do the work that you do? If you've already found that you have some fulfilling measure, something that fills you up and rewards you every day outside of that check, kudos to you. But if you do not feel fulfilled, if you are not simply going to work because it fills you up and you're just going because of the check, ask yourself why. What else is out there? I read I'm gonna get off this in a second, but in his last book, 50 Cent talked about not taking vacations. He says, I'm the worst guy to go on vacation with because I'm missing the real fun, and the real fun is the work that I do. He built a life that he doesn't need a vacation from. And I genuinely feel like that. I don't have a good time on vacations. My wife and my kids and all that other stuff, they have a ball on vacation. I don't have a great time on vacation unless I'm just sitting and listening to music and then thinking about how this music is going to influence me to make a beat. I will go for the obligation of being there for the fun times with my wife and my children. But I would rather be doing this work. I really built a life that I don't need a huge vacation from. I work hard, but I love what I do. You know, and if I do go on vacation, I'm sitting there, all I'm thinking about is making more music, being creative, doing something of that ilk. And so, thank you, Ben Frank. I appreciate it. So this morning, I'm reminding you to examine and evaluate why you do the work you do. And while you're here on the planet, if you're not being fulfilled, make sure you take steps to get fulfilled, all right? That's the moment of clarity right here. Right here on Ben Frank on both YouTube and Facebook. Thank you, brother. That's your moment of clarity right here on Joe Clair Live. And I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you. Namaste, y'all. Peace. All right, 9:24 in the morning time. So yesterday, not only did I have a beautiful meeting, I had an incredible meeting with my new real estate partner and business partner. Shout out to Craig Northrop and the entire Northrop team. Had a great meeting there. Then I left and was with Lloyd Blackwell and the other brothers who are doing $700 million of development along the Blue Line corridor. I then left there to go and do my television show yesterday but I broadcast live from the career takeover yesterday. I want to show y'all some video of that real quick because that work was so dope yesterday. It's the work where I get to, really put my where is it? I want to show y'all all the people who were here yesterday. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a big old. So yeah, let me show y'all this. Here we go. So yeah, yesterday. This is me yesterday at yeah, check this out. This was the beginning, and people, it was at 3 o'clock, people had just started arriving.
Yes.
It was the career takeover, sort of a job fair, college fair. They had a fashion show, there was a DJ there.
How you doing, brother?
We talked about the creative economy. Look how many people showed up.
I got your information, man. We're gonna make sure we come. All right, thank you.
Yes, indeed. So that was yesterday afternoon. We broadcast my show live from there. But what I wanted to do was show as many people as I could about how Prince George's County does great things and how we have incredible things in our county and how we are, even though we are seen as the stepchild of the region, they love to say the Montgomery County's better in this way and that way than Prince George's County, so on and so forth. I know when you come from a place that is considered the underdog, you fight harder, you go harder, you do better, you end up surpassing every time. And so I wanted to show that. And I wanted to show the people at the function yesterday that, a guy like me used to have to go to the job fairs, the career fairs, find out what it was. And by going there and nobody ever speaking to this specific skill set that I had, I knew that I had to be an entrepreneur, a comedian, an artist, and everything else in my life so that I can have the life that I want. You understand what I'm saying? Why y'all ain't tell me it was a string hanging? Why y'all ain't tell me it was a string hanging? How y'all let me go out like that? And it was really dope. It was really, 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 really dope to be able to be there with the young people who who are just starting out, and their parents. Because, as parents know these kids, and they think that they know everything about these kids. And your kids are not the same once you leave their side. I know as soon as my mother and father left, I was a whole nother person. You understand? So I know when I leave my daughter and my son, I'm sure their mouths are horrible. And just like you guys weren't the same as soon as your parents turned their back. And so, those kids that were in those groups yesterday, those seminars and everything else, they were there. But when the parents were there as well, I had to let the parents know, it's not good that you're here. Thanks for coming, but I don't know if this, not necessarily not good, but I don't know if this is the best thing you should have done, because your child is not going to be the same as soon as you turn your back. They have to be themselves. They are individuals. And not necessarily in a bad way. Probably in a great way. But, you've had your thumb and your finger on them ever since they were babies, that you think you know them the best. 9:30 in the morning time, Joe Clair live. So that was my day yesterday. It was an incredible day. Had a great time. And we did the show live from the employment fair yesterday, and we talked to, and Marina showed everybody her belly. Yeah, so my co-host is pregnant on the DMV zone. I don't know if y'all checked that out. I think my allergies are coming on, man. I really, 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 really do. That's why I'm all over here sneezing and everything else. All right, comedy time. We need something funny to talk about. I need something hilarious to talk about, and I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe we won't stay on all morning. Yeah, these allergies something else, and they come in earlier because the climate change is real. I don't care what your political party say. Climate change is real. Damn it. Got me around here sniffling and sneezing in the middle of January. Yeah, my allergies started in January because it was 95 degrees. February seen 80 degrees. Man, climate change. They gonna talk about climate change ain't real. All right. Global warming's a real thing. It's gonna bust your ass. Vinyl particles. Oh, Lord. Tammy Green said vinyl particles are in the air. What kind of vinyl particles? And where did the vinyl come from? Oh, shit. I don't like that, Tammy. I don't want no vinyl. I don't want no vinyl on my lungs. My lungs is made out of leather. Winter ain't cold no more. From the train crash. The vinyl particles from the train crash have come our way. Maybe that, do you know what? I wouldn't put anything past anything. You feel what I'm saying? So we over here global. They have train crashes that are affecting us and everything else. And now I can't breathe. And I'm over here with a whole bunch of mucus. That little thing from the Mucinex commercial was sitting right here in my chest. 12 hours! Y'all don't remember? Remember 12 hours? He's sitting right here in my chest. No bullshit. Real talk. Some upcoming things. I have to change this podcast. We talked about that. And I want to be able to talk to everybody. I think I should have Craig Northup on a regular basis. My man Lloyd Blackwell needs to come back on a regular basis as well. I need to interact with each of you, Tammy and Elise and Beth. Beth, you got to come on here and talk. I got you, Justin. Angie McWhirter. We haven't talked about Angie's name in a long time. We're going to let you live, Angie. McWhirter. That just is full of jokes. Full of jokes. I'm trying to do an all-woman show on March the 25th because it's March and this is National Women's History Month, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Women's Month or Women's History Month? Huh? Is it Women's Month or is it Women's History? Let me look it up so I know exactly what I'm saying. So I want to make sure I get this right. Let me look it up. Women's History Month. Is it Women's Month or Women's History Month? I'm Googling it right now. Somebody said Google it, bitch. It is Women's History Month, March the 1st through March the 31st. Got you. Women's History Month. This is National Women's History Month. Shout out to the women. Shout out to the ladies. Big old gigantic shout out to you all. Doing the most out here, making sure our communities, our families, and everything else is what it's supposed to be. I salute you this morning. You already know how I feel about the women in my life. Come on, man. Y'all already know how I feel about the women in my life. I'd be nada. I'd be nothing. I'd be nowhere. You hear me? Without y'all. So, it is Women's History Month. So, starting off Women's History Month, let's big old shout out to Angela Also Brooks. She is our Women's History Month Woman of the Day today. She is my county executive, and she is doing dynamic things to make Prince George's County all that we know it can be. All that we see that it can be. She is in here making sure that happens. And so we are saluting her this morning. Shout out and salute to Angela Also Brooks. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, we gotta save her for tomorrow. First shout out goes to my wife Naima. Huh? Big old shout out to my wife Naima, sitting upstairs, doing the absolute most. My son's not feeling well today, so she's upstairs taking care of him. She made sure my daughter got out the door today like she was supposed to. Even bought me coffee first thing this morning. So, we gonna give a big gigantic shout out to that woman upstairs. She walked the dog, and she's upstairs giving that dog of mine some love. I mean that son of mine some love. Y'all see I got to go because I'm sneezing crazy, and all this mucus is just mucus. It's all sitting right here. I need Primatene Mist. I need 12 hours for Mucinex. Yes, indeed. He has a harness leash, Beth. He has a harness leash and a collar leash, but he likes the harness leash, and that's the one that we use the most. All right, it's 9:37. Sylvia, we still need to talk about what you're gonna do when you cop that land and what you're gonna build on it. As you can see, we had a developer in here he's developing a $65 million project, and he's the person who can break down what to do with land once you get your hands on it. So, you see, with the conversations will get bigger and better and deeper, because we will involve developers. I can't wait to have my first white guest on, and that will be my business partner, my real estate partner, Craig Northrup. I can't wait to have him on. Hey, Craig, as you can see, if you're watching today, not a lot of white folks like to come over and be a part of my broadcast, so I can't wait to have you on and talk about real estate in Maryland. Your journey is one that I think everybody here needs to hear. And then I can explain to them, what our partnership looks like and why I would, partner up with you. I think you're one of the most phenomenal real estate stories I've heard in a good long while. And I jumped at the chance to be able to work with someone like that. and take my brand, my incredible brand, and push it on to the next level. So Craig, if you're watching this morning, he was watching yesterday, y'all, when we were talking about the land, Sylvia. So if you're watching this morning, salute. And we haven't had any we haven't had any guests, but the first I got about 100 people waiting to come and be guests, Craig, and none of them are white. So I can't wait to have you all. And you're gonna be part of the bunch, the black ass bunch, Craig. That's what this crew is called. Our crew is called the black ass bunch, Craig. And even for the white folks who come, part of the black ass bunch. Come on. Anyway, I ain't playing. And here's Beth, Craig. Get your black ass up, including the white folks. All right. Time for me to get up out of here. Beth said, stop playing, Joe. Because Beth is, she's in here with us every single day. Matter of fact, Beth has been here since day one. You understand? So when we started calling it the Black Ass Bunch, but we realized that Beth had been here since day one, we had to say the Black Ass Bunch, including you too, Beth. You too, Beth. You too, Craig. Come on. All right. Much love. Thank you, Beth. Much love back. Sending all the hearts back to you. Boom. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Go take care of these allergies and get on my game. Make sure you watch today, 3 o'clock, the DMV zone. Tickets will be on sale pretty soon. I'm finishing this lineup today. I talked to Danny. Oh, my man Danny. What was Danny's last name? Danny Blanco. Danny Blanco hit me on Facebook not too long ago. I think he changed up shifts. But Danny Blanco hit me up not too long ago. And he's doing very, very well. And that's it. Y'all go have a great day. I will be back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I'm going to go check on this boy. Make sure my wife is good. And then 3 o'clock, Fox 5, DMV zone. I'll see y'all there. Man, y'all saw Lloyd Blackwell came in here today. That was a big one. That was a big one. You heard the man say, let's build this empire. Woo! Let's go. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.